A few days ago, I've been on the call with some fellow entrepreneurs, and given the current now evolution of COVID-19 cases and the restrictions that are starting to now take place, being imposed all over the world, I realized that more people than I was aware of suffer from COVID, and not the virus itself, but the consequence of being alone. I'm privileged to work from home, and I've done that for the last 18 months, and I'm comfortable with that. Although I know I miss being in an office and being part of a project, being part of something. So I didn't realize how many people actually are living alone, like in Sweden and in other countries as well, that they are living alone, and living alone and then being stuck under restrictions at home, you're really kind of alone. And I've been thinking, okay, what can we do in this period? Like if you're stuck at home and if you're alone, and then if you don't know what to do, what can we do? This was something that was on my mind, and I wanted to kind of get the handle on what would I do, what would I advise someone to do if they are alone at home and they don't know what to do in the COVID times. And two things came to mind. So one thing, the first one is to have a different focus, a passion, a hobby, something that you haven't had the time to express, to work on it, to develop it before. Now is the time. Use this time instead of focusing on all the things that go wrong, could go wrong, all the suffering in the world, and instead of looking at media and even social media and all of those things, focus on your hobby. Spend time where you get energized, because this is the key, right? When we are in a conversation with someone, we put energy in the conversation, but we get energy back from that person, right? But when we are alone, what could we do? We can create the environment for us to be able to recharge our energy levels, recharge our battery, right? There is two ways here. So there is energy that we have stored inside, and it's expressed in a form of anger, frustration, and negative energy that we could use in a creative way. So in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon, he has a chapter called The Sex Transmutation of Energy, or the transmutation of sexual energy. And he says that we can transmute the sexual energy, the energy of passion, into another area. So we don't need to express it through sex. We can use it to be creative. So in the same way now, the negative energy, all of those things that you feel, can be expressed in a different way, in the creative way. So first of all, use your creativity, use one of your hobbies, passion, gifts, to express and release that energy that you might have accumulated. And secondly, look for ways to recharge your batteries. Think about all of the activities that give you energy, right? Maybe put in some music. Now we have downstairs, we have some soft jazz music. It's an online program. It goes 24/7, and it's always running. We have an iPad always playing that music downstairs. When I go downstairs, I know that energizes me. That gives me a different mood. Candles. We put candles around the house. Flowers that you can see here in the back. All of those things that help us rebuild our energy, and also all of those things that we allow our kind of maybe energy to be expressed in a different way. So if you do that, if you do those two things and stay away from the negative news, I'm sure you will be able to navigate through the times a lot easier. And if it's something that I can help you with, if you need someone to discuss with and talk to, just drop me a line, drop me a message on any of these social channels here, and I will be glad to speak to you. Thank you. Take care. Speak soon.